Believers, listen up. Every way of thinking or every way of relating, it's not just things, also relating, every way of relating that's not Christ-centered becomes darkness to you. Why? Let me give an example. Let's say you had friends years ago who turned on you and betrayed you. And you went through a hard time, total betrayal. Maybe they planted drugs through your house, so the police arrested you, and later the charges were dropped, but still you went through all of that. Now they had to undo your criminal record because you weren't into drugs, you were set up, and you lost your scholarship because of all of that. So you think to yourself, I would have been far better off in life if it wasn't those people. But here's the thing, you don't look at the bigger picture. Those people were bad people that you were around. You had no idea how bad they were. So when you were advancing forward in life, the snakes revealed themselves for what they really were. And because those snakes revealed themselves, they eventually set themselves up because their plot against you failed. And because their plot against you failed, now you are free from them. So now you're doing far better off because now they're not around with their violence nor with their danger. And the way they set you up was so obvious that even police understood this guy's being set up. So what really happened was that incident backfired on them and it led to your deliverance. You're still alive, you're healthy, and you're moving forward. But if you keep thinking in your mind, oh, they ruined my life, I could have been far better off today, that way of relating to what happened to you, it will hinder the bodily purge of that negative energy. Because everything you experience is stored in the body. Whether it's a joyful event or a sad event or whatever type of event it is, whatever you experience mentally and emotionally is also stored in the body. So if you went through a traumatic experience, that shock affects your body. And mentally and emotionally you can process what happened to you, but almost happens in the body. Some people process things mentally, but it's still stuck in the body. And if you have ways of relating to the past that are not Christ-centered, that means those ways of relating to stuff are not healthy, whatever shock from the past that occurred in your body, it keeps on lingering over there. And because it keeps on lingering over there, eventually it can manifest in the form of sicknesses or diseases or allergies, and it can even become a blasting blocker onto you, keeping you in this cycle of either stagnation or a cycle of distrust or a cycle of betrayal. Bodily tensions that are not purged from your body the right way can haunt you. And those hotspots in your energy fields, which are hotspots of negative energy, can even attract evil spirits. So what I want you to do is to reflect on yourself and to check whether you are relating to the past and to other people, both in the past and the present, in a Christ-centered way. If you're not relating to things in a Christ-centered way, I can guarantee you're in trouble. You can be a believer. You can be decreeing and declaring all of that, but if you have any way of relating that's not Christ-centered, that's darkness. And if you have a bucket filled with pure white paint, and you have a whole bucket with pure white paint, and you have one drop of black ink, that one drop of black ink, let it fall in that bucket with white paint, and eventually that one drop of black ink will turn the whole bucket with white paint into gray paint. That one tiny drop of black ink. You don't need a bucket with black ink to do that. Just a tiny drop is necessary. And that's what the world wants. The world wants tiny drops of negativity that's left. The world wants you to have a residue, a tiny residue here and there of negative energy, whether it's in your body or still in your mind, that they can use to blackmail you with and to undermine you. And some believers, this is what's going on with you. You have residues of negative energy stored in your body. And the reason why your body doesn't process things properly because you have ways of relating that are not Christ-centered. Because what's going on here affects you physically. So, What I want you to do is, again, reflect. So stop thinking, oh, my life could be better if it was for them. Think it like this. Your life is better and it will become better despite all of them. They're the ones left with their violence, and they're likely dying their violence. That's their loss. So they've lost the blessing, not you. Change how you relate to things, for real. That's it for now. Keep on agreeing with Christ and be at peace.